Hello and welcome to tonight's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where I think we've got a colouring puzzle to have a look at. I mean, it's not very colourful at the moment. It's called Get Your Crayons, and it's by Eric Rathbun. And apparently this is a festival of colouring, as you might gather from the title. Two of the testers had a look at this and they absolutely loved it. Described it as being miracle-esque indeed. And I guess it is, although there is a bit of office furniture? Grid furniture. Certainly, hopefully no office furniture in our grids. But yeah, this is what we're going to have a look at today. There's sort of knight's moves and king's moves constraints. And now Eric's an interesting constructor. I enjoy all of the Eric Rathbun puzzles that I've done in the past, but I find difficulty hard to judge, actually, because some of Eric's puzzles can be only modestly difficult, but I've certainly tackled some of Eric's puzzles which have been very, very hard. So I just don't know. I don't know how hard this one is. You'll have to gauge from the length of the video how difficult I've found it. But I'll read the rules in a moment or two's time. And in fact, I have very little to talk to you about today. I will mention that we've got some new apps out, these Sudoku worms. They're definitely worth checking. In fact, maybe we should get Eric to make a worm for us. So we've got, have I got a picture? I've got a picture. Let's have a look at a picture. So these are Sudoku worms. And the idea is that we showcase a particular Sudoku constructor. So these constructors you've come to know and love from watching on the channel. I think we all have our favourite constructors. And each worm is made by an individual constructor. So, for example, there's a Marty Sears worm, there's a James Sinclair worm. This worm on the screen is by Juggler, Michael Lefkowitz. And the idea of the worms is that you sort of solve one puzzle and it gives you a little bit of a start for the next puzzle, which will give you a little bit of a start for the next puzzle, etc. And hopefully you can make your way all the way through to the final grid and complete that and finish the worm. Yeah, it's a new adventure for us in app space, and it allows us to showcase particular constructors, and they're very, very good value. They're just $1 each, which I think would equate to just about the best value you can possibly get. So per hour of joy you're generating for your money there, it's really is tremendous stuff. So definitely commend that to you. Check it out. Other than that, please like, please subscribe. You know the normal drill, but why don't we have a look at solving Get Your Crayons by Eric Rathbun, and I will read you the rules of this one. We've got normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to have to put the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box. Okay, it says normal little killer rules apply. Now I know what little killer rules are, but I might change, assuming I can solve the puzzle, I might modify that rule just so it's a bit clearer in case you've never seen little killer before. Little killers are these clues outside the grid. And basically what this arrow is saying is that if we look along the diagonal pointed to by the arrow, those digits sum to 33. And so do those digits. They also sum to 33. So very straightforward, but that's how little killers work. Digits separated by a white dot have a difference of 1. Okay, so they're consecutive, in other words. So if this digit was a 1, that digit would be 2. And then digits separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio, which will mean one of the digits is double the other. So if this was a 2, this will either be 1, because 2 is double 1, or it'll be 4, because 4 is double 2. So just make sure in your black dotted dominoes, one of the digits is double the other, and you'll be good to go. It then says not all dots are given, and that simply is saying that it's perfectly fine, for example, for these two cells to be a 2 and a 1. There doesn't have to be a black or a white dot between them. They're just we're just being told positive information about these cells that have got dots. Oh, and then we've got, right, digits separated by a knight's move in chess do not repeat. So if the central cell of the grid, let's say that's purple. Now if that was a chess knight, whoopsie, it could jump to all of the green cells. And therefore, if this digit was a 1 in the middle of the grid, none of these green cells could be a 1, because they would be separated by a single knight's move in chess, and that's too naughty for words. We mustn't do that. But there's also in this puzzle, somewhat unusually, a king's move as well. So the way a king's move works is if this is a chess king, it could obviously move to all of these cells. And therefore none of these cells can contain the digit 1. Now obviously normal Sudoku takes care of almost all of those cells, because from a normal Sudoku perspective, none of those cells could be a 1 anyway. But of course, these two single move diagonals, they also couldn't be a 1 in this puzzle because of the king's move constraint. So it is a powerful constraint actually. Certainly when you combine knight's move and king's move together, it can get some seriously interesting patterns going on. Do have a go. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual. But now, I get to play. Let's get cracking. Now, I think the first thing we're going to have to think about is the first thing I'm going to say is that both of these black dot dominoes here are catching my attention because of the linkage from one cell to the other via a sequence of white dots. Now, if you think about a pair of digits separated by a white dot, and what I'm about to say is going to sound completely facetious, but I don't mean it to. Obviously, there's going to be one digit of one parity across a white dot and one digit of the other parity, because they're going to be consecutive digits. So if it was 2 and 3, 2 is even, 3 is odd. But then what we can do is we can sort of count, can't we? So if this is parity A, this will be parity B, this will revert back to parity A, and that will be parity B. In other words, across this black dot, we have different parity digits. And that's immediately incredibly restricted. In fact, I now know what this is, because there are two ways of forming a black dot pair in Sudoku where the digits are of different parity. One is a 1-2 pair, that would work. The other is a 3-6 pair, that would work. Everything else fails. I mean, 2-4, obviously they're both of the same parity. 4-8, they're both of the same parity. And 5-10 won't work because 10 isn't a Sudoku digit. So we can immediately say we're either looking at a 1-2 pair or we're looking at a 3-6 pair. However, think about how a 1-2 pair would work regarding the king's move constraint. Because whichever one of these is the 1, let's make it that one just for the sake of exposition, across the white dot, that will be a 2. And those two 2s are definitely a chess king's move apart. So that cannot be true. Which means, I think, this has got to be 3-6. This has got to be 3-6 by the same logic. 3, 4, yeah. And these digits are going to be 4 and 5 then. So to sort of keep going consecutive digits such that we go from 3 to 6, we obviously have to, if this was 3, we're going to have to go through 4, then 5, then 6. It could be the other way around. It could be 6, 5, 4, 3. But that is what's going on, at least ab initio. And given Eric's instructions to get our crayons, is this the point where we should do that? I'm not sure. Should we just see? So I'm going to make that green. Obviously this cell is now not green, which means that is green and that is purple. Oh yes, I see. So both of these are the same way round, in the sense if that's 3, it's going to connect to 4 across this dot, and 4 would be the purple digit, so this would be 3 as well. So those two are the same, and these two are the same. And okay, yes, all right. So I can do purple in this box, because purple by Sudoku is obviously in one of those cells, but that one is a king's move away, and that one is a knight's move away from purple. So purple is right at the bottom of the grid. And this might be Yeah, this might be why, or how this becomes a colouring festival, because the King's move combined with the Knight's move is going to give us an awful... Yeah, where's blue in this box? Well, Sudoku removes it from those cells. Knight's move removes it from that cell. And this one sees that by Knight's move, and it sees that one by King's move. So that is blue. And now blue is in one of two cells in box 9. There's not a bishop's move, so we can't get rid of that one. Maybe, can we do that one? No. I'm not seeing anything else instantly. Oh, maybe yellow in the middle box? Yes. Yellow in the middle box is good. It can't go there by Sudoku. Those two are a Knight's move away from this one. So that's yellow. And now that's powerful, because yellow now has to be in row 6 in one of those 3, but it can't be in these 2 because of this one. So that is yellow. Now, where next? Oh, what on earth is that? Is that some weird... Why did it... I've never seen it do that before, I don't think. That's very odd. It's sort of like a magnifying glass just appeared. Green is up there. Yeah, we might have to start being a little bit more adventurous with our pencil marking. I'll try this for a moment. This might not be what we're meant to do next, so I will give it a go. You know, this can't be yellow for Knight's move related reasons. Blue can't go there. So, you see, we're getting into the realms of serious miracleage. In the original Miracle Sudoku video, I had to sort of think about this sort of shading fairly often, but I see I don't really like that one. Feels a bit desperate, doesn't it? What about, okay, maybe green in this box? It's more restricted than at first you think it is. It can't go in any of those for a variety of sort of chess related reasons, but I think it can be in either of those 2, so it's going to be in one of those 3 perhaps. The other thing we might have to consider is I'm realizing this black dot's constrained as well. Ooh. No. Okay, I might come back to this. I'm going to do something a bit stranger. No jokes. Where's yellow in row 3? That's quite weird, isn't it? But I think yellow only has one position, which feels like it might do something. Can we do anything good with that? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let's just check yellow in box 3. No, I think it can be in 3 places again. Okay, let's try... oh, sorry if you can see it. I just can't. I could well be being a doofus. Where else could we find? You see, oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to do exactly that same trick. Purple in column 7. This purple sees those 2 by chess. This sees all 3 of those by chess and a bit of Sudoku thrown in, and that one sees that one. So that's purple. And that means one of those 2 is purple. Does it get us... Oh, it nearly gets us purple in box 6, but I think both of those are available. What about purple then in... Purple, okay, so purple is in the same cells as yellow in box 3. Ah, this is good. This is good. Where is purple in box 4? Now, at first blush, that seems a crazy question. But purple is not in those cells, clearly, by Sudoku. Now, this little weird pattern here is interesting because neither of these cells could be purple as a result of this pencil mark. Because of the knight's move constraint. If this was purple, for example, that couldn't be purple by Sudoku, and that couldn't be purple by knight's move. And that logic also obviously applies to this. So purple is automatically not in that sort of P pentomino of purplage. And that can't be purple because of the knight's move. So purple is up there looking at that cell. So that is purple. That is not purple. Let's see what that does, if anything. This can't be purple, because that would wipe purple out of all 3 of those cells. I'm not seeing anything very good there, though. What about... I don't know. I'm not sure where to look now. Green can't go in those. No, that's horrible, isn't it? What about the 33 diagonals? Are we meant to use those somehow? Ugh, no. I'm pretty sure not. They do not seem very propitious to me. Okay, well, I've seen something to do with the black dot in the middle, so maybe we'll risk this. Because, what are the black dot potential digits in Sudoku? Well, 1 and 2 can go together, 2 and 4 can go together, 4 and 8 can go together, and 3 and 6 can go together. That's the only possible combinations. But it's clearly not 3, 6 here, and it can't involve a 4. So I think it has to be a 1, 2 pair. Now, the only trouble with this I'm just checking what I'm about to say is not total and utter gibberish. I'm just thinking that these are literally the only examples of these sort of 2 digits in the puzzle, aren't they? So let's give them colours quickly. Actually, I'll make that one. What colour should I make that middle one? Might make it orange and black. There we go. I mean, we can do little things, I think, like orange in this box. Can't go there by knight's move or there, so orange is in one of 3, which means orange can't go there by knight's move, so orange is in one of 2. Orange in box 2. I mean, it's quite powerful when they're on the boundary, in the middle of the boundary like this, because you can obviously get rid of so many cells just by the chess restraints or constraints. But I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think it's nearly enough. Here's something though. Where's orange in box 1? Now, it's not there as a result of the pencil mark we just made. It's not here because of the knight's move. And it's not there because of this orange pencil mark. If this is orange, you can't put orange in box 4 anymore. So orange is in one of those cells, which means it's in one of these 2 cells. And that's all fascinating, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Oh dear. I might be getting stuck here. This is bad news. I mean, the middle digit. I mean, I don't really see how that's helping me very much. I mean, it sees that cell, it sees those 2, so I mean, it is in one of those 3. It sees these two, so it's in one of those 4. It's in one of those 4. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? One of those 3, I suppose. Might as well do that. But we're really... I feel like I'm... Okay, alright, I see something else. I'm going to try something else. This digit. Where is that digit in this box? Now. The answer to that is I really don't know, but I can see it's not in any of those cells because of the chest constraint. So it's sort of locked away. And I feel like I've got a lot of colours up here now. I don't have enough, but I can get enough. Where's the black digit in this box? And the answer to that is I really don't know. But if I put into all of its possibilities, have I got 6 colours in here? Is the question. I've got red and black and orange and yellow and green and blue. So I have. And that's huge, isn't it? It's also a bit mad. I'm not sure I trust it. Now, obviously, so I've coloured 7 digits in box 5. I know the purple digit goes there, so have I coloured every other digit? I've definitely got a blue in this box, I mean. I've definitely got a blue, I've definitely got a green. I've got an orange, I've got a black. I've got a red and I've got a yellow. Yeah, okay. So these 6 digits are those 6 digits. Now, 2 things as a result of that. This cell has only got 1 colour in it. So apparently the only one of these colours it can be is yellow. Why can't it be blue? Oh, it can't be. No, it really can't be blue. So that, I think, has to be, this one has to be yellow. Which means that is not yellow, look. Now. Okay, so the other thing we might be able to do, though, now, is that these two, maybe this is what we have to do. We have to colour the whole thing. Because obviously these 2 cells are the same as these 2 cells, and they're certainly colourable. I mean, let's make that lime green and make this one. What colour have I not used? Indigo. So that has to be indigo and that has to be lime green. Now, does that propagate? No, not actually as much as I was hoping. So lime green goes there and indigo goes down there. Bobbins. 2, 3. And okay, and the digits we've just introduced colours for are 7, 8 and 9. So these are from 7, 8 and 9. I'm wondering if it is going to be these 33 diagonals then. No, I'm not sure actually. Red. I am going to just go completely ham on the pencil marks. Red is now down here. So again, I feel like I'm getting to the point where I might be able to do something. So in this box, green, yellow and purple. Yes, this cannot be blue, normal blue, can it? So normal blue is in one of 2 places, and that means this is a 5-some. It's normal blue, black, red, lime green and indigo. So that is the other colour, which is orange apparently. That's weird. Okay, so that's orange, which means that's got to be orange by a process known as Sudoku. That is not orange. Now, have we got any of these which have just got 1 colour left? I don't think so. And this being orange, has that helped me over there? Apparently not. Good grief. Okay, so that's... Well, that was fascinating, but it doesn't seem to have resolved things completely. I wonder, though, if I'll be able to stretch this colouring out into sort of boxes 4 and 6 in the same way. That might be what I'm meant to do. Yeah, perhaps. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, indigo in this box is definitely in one of those 2 cells. So indigo in box 9, yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? So indigo reaches to that cell. This domino sees that cell because of the knight's move. So indigo is in one of 3 positions. Combine it with these, indigo is in one of 2 positions in box 3. It's just surprising how much we can do, isn't it? So I think I've just got to be really diligent and really pencil mark. So, okay, I'm going to do that. All of those are possible black cells. We've done purple and blue in this box. I've pencil marked orange. I haven't pencil marked red or lime green. So lime green, rather annoyingly, seems to have 3 possibilities. I really would like to reduce that. And red, I think, has 4. I think red can be in all of those. I mean, there might be a reason one of those is impossible, but I don't see it. So this box is not as good, unless I've missed. I could well have missed something. Let's try this one instead. So lime green in this one is in one of 3. Now what have we done? We've done orange, we've done black. We haven't done red, actually. Red is quite restricted. It's only got 2 possible positions. We haven't done indigo. But I think... Oh, actually, that's indigo. Ah, that's quite good. I didn't see this one. This is indigo. So indigo is restricted. 3 possible positions. Unless we can do better than that somehow. So what colours have I not? I've put red into it. Yellow is placed. I've just pencil marked lime green. I've pencil marked purple. I've pencil marked blue. I've pencil marked indigo. I've pencil marked dark green. So everything is pencil marked, and these seem to be naked singles. It seems like these 2 have only got 1 colour in them. So the way to check that is now to consider what this could be of these 9 colours. It clearly can't be any of those or any of these. So it would have to be, and it can't be that one, can it not be? And it can't be blue. No. Okay, so that is a naked single dark green, which is quite cool. And by the same token, this should be a naked single indigo. Yeah, I suppose that, yeah, the orange is sort of reaching in and helping us there. So that's 7, 8, 9. Now, can we use this somehow to make more progress? Oh, yes, we can. Beautiful. Now we can ask, where is indigo in row 7? Because this is powerful. Sees these 2 by the chess constraint, sees that one by Sudoku, so it's over there. Well, it's not there, that's a king's move away, and I've got a lovely pencil mark there pointing at that one. So that is the only place for indigo in row 7. And that sees that one by the funny move, the king's move, so that one has become indigo. And that might do something. Indigo is in one of several cells in box 7. Can we do anything similar to that? That's a naked single, apparently. That's only got an orange cell in it. It's really unusual, this, as a sort of colouring exercise. It doesn't normally result in naked singles. Is it really true that that can be... It certainly can't be those colours. It can't be any of those. That's very true. Yeah, purple is ruled out. Okay, so that's a 1 or a 2. Now, that's not able to be orange anymore. Orange down here must be restricted. Yeah, this is good. Where's orange in box 7? And by Sudoku and chess move constraints, it's locked into a couple of cells at the bottom of this column, which means it's not there anymore, which means it's here. Now, hopefully that will do something. Although, of course, it now doesn't. Okay, but we're still in it. We're still not completely defeated, are we? Could we? No, I don't know actually. I was almost interested in red in row 7. It can't go there, because bizarrely, that cell sees all 4 of those cells because of the chess constraints. And it couldn't go there. It couldn't go there because of chess. Unfortunately, I think it might be able to go there. Maybe. And it's also got I think it could go here as well. So I think red in row 7 is in one of those two, and I don't have a good way of pencil marking that, so I think we might have to let that one flutter by us. Right, so I've got to somehow discern. What about, okay, so I've effectively got 5 digits in row 3. Or I've got 5 colours, haven't I? I've not put red again. Red is still open. I've not put dark green. So dark green is right in the edges. Because of this one seeing that one and that one seeing this one. So dark green is in one of those two, I think. So what are the other colours that I've not put in? Red, dark green, orange, and then one, oh, black's the other one. Can I do anything clever with that? No. I don't think I can. Bobbins then. Okay, so we've got to find some other, a better place to look. Or can we do anything with the 33s yet? Still doesn't look. Oh, so I've got 2 low digits on this one. How many digits are there on this diagonal? 6, 2 of which are very low. But we don't know how many repeats there are. I mean, it could be, if that was, could certainly be, say, 2 9s and 2 8s, couldn't there? Which is, oh, that's already 34. Okay, so we can't, I don't think we can quite do this one yet. There might be a point that's not in the too distant future where we can. Okay, so think, Simon, what are we meant to do? Where have we under pencil marked? Okay, let's do dark green in box 9. It can't be there by Sudoku, and we've got this dark green pencil mark which takes these 2 out. So dark green is in one of 3 positions, which means dark green over here is in one of 2 positions. Oh yeah, this is good. Right, where's dark green in box 1? not in there, and this domino means it's not in here. So again, I've got 3 possible positions which take it out of this one and plonk it into that cell. And I think, unfortunately, I mean, it's a win. It's a win for the goodies, but it's not. I mean, it's not a great win. It's sort of, we snuck by 1-0 with a late goal, and probably we've got an injury crisis now, because I don't think it's doing anything else. Bobbins, okay. Oh dear. Well, oh, I don't know. Purple can't go there. I mean, I could do it. I mean, I might as well, I suppose. I've done the thinking. Purple is in one of 4 cells in box 1. And it probably is necessary to keep going with these mad pencil marks. You know, there are weirdities like lime green in box 1. It can't be there by Sudoku. It can't be there, believe it or not, because that cell sees those 2 in its column, and that by Knight's move, and would prevent lime green going into box 4. This one is nearly good, but I think that could be lime green then, and then that would be lime green, that would be lime green, that would be lime green, and the whole world would be full of lime greens. But it looks possible, doesn't it? Okay, so what are we saying? Lime green's got one of 4 positions. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do that. Oh, right, here's something I've not seen. I've got this blue is down there, and in this box blue is also down there, so we could ask where blue goes in this row, couldn't we? It's got to be in one of those 3 cells in row 7. Which, I don't know if that does anything. Okay, let's try that blue in box 1. By Sudoku we take out this cell, these 3. It can't go there, that would prevent blue going in box 4. Very oddly, it can't go there, because that would prevent blue going in box 2. So blue is in one of 3 positions, I'm going to claim. Oh, it can't go there, can it? That would easily wipe those 3 out. Okay, so blue is in column 1, so blue is not there. Blue is not here. And that's really annoying, because that doesn't help me, does it? I don't think it does. It was threatening to help me, and then it decided not to. Oh, that definitely can't be indigo. Indigo's been placed in this box. Yeah, I wonder, there could be some weird triples and things going on. Maybe another weirdity, that can't be a black digit. That would take black out of box 2 and box 4, believe it or not. Oh, sorry if you're all seeing. I could well imagine everyone's seeing this at the moment. It's difficult to know. It's very difficult for me, at least, to know exactly where I should be looking. Oh dear. Green is up here. I think I've already done green pencil marking. So what's it going to be? Is it... I feel like sort of the lattice that is row 7, row 3, column 3 and column 7, they feel that they're likely to be the most affected by my full colouring of the middle box. But having said that, I've already looked at red in this row. I was just looking at that again, and I think that's fine. What about lime green in this row? Again, I don't think it's quite restricted enough. I don't think there's anything to say about black in that row. Blue, we have got approximately pencil marked into these positions already. Oh, okay, so I think I need to go somewhere else, but I'm not sure where that somewhere else is. Could we do... could we do anything with lime green in this column? There's a lime green pencil mark down here, taking it out of those two cells. It seems to be able to be here. Is it necessarily... it can't be there, actually. Could it be here? And unfortunately, the answer to that seems to be... let's just double... oh, it's really restricted. It's really restricted, and it works. So that probably is where the lime greens are going to end up. Bobbins. Okay, so that wasn't, again, that was the wrong colour to focus on. Red in column 7 is nearly restricted as well. Like, I don't think it can go right at the bottom here, because those 4 cells would all be eliminated, but I think it... ah, no, it can't go there. Oh, that's... okay, that is a... right, where's red in column 7? Not in those two. Not here, because that would knock all of those out. Not here, because that knocks all of those out. So it is in one of those two, which means these are not red. Now, does that do anything? The answer to that is I don't know, but I feel like it might. I feel like that might be a sensible thing to consider. Orange in box 9 is not in those cells or this one. So orange is, again, it's got what, 4 positions, I think. Is it actually 4? I suspect it is, alas. Can we force another colour down there? Because we've got blue, yellow, we've got 4 colours down there. So if I can just force one more down there, that would be a sort of 5-some, and these two would be, at least we'd know the colour of them, wouldn't we? So what else can I force into box 9, into sort of the deeper positions? What have I not pencil marked? That's the question. I've not pencil marked black at all. But I don't think it's true to say that... I think black can go in lots of positions in this box. Red, I haven't pencil marked. Now red, I think, alas, it's got quite... I think it could go in all of those positions. I think. And the other one is, of course, lime green, the perennial lime green, where it seems like I know almost... I mean, lime green, okay, it can't... ah. So this is a naked single. I think that has to be black. I might be wrong about that. But lime green I've got into these cells, so it can't go in those. It can't go there, and it can't go there. Oh, this could be crucial. So lime green is in one of those 3. And this, I think now I've got I think that is a sixsome. Let's just go through it. So we've got both greens, a blue, a red, an orange, and a yellow. Yes, that's a sixsome. And this is black, and that is huge. That could be the whole puzzle right there. You know, it's not impossible because now I'm getting a black digit just for immediately up here. And I'm getting, oh, this is massive, I'm now getting a black digit in the corner. Which means that has to be purple, apparently. So that's a complete win. This is no longer a black digit. So black is in one of those two cells. Oh, that's great. No, that's great, because these two both see those two positions. So that's the only place for a black digit in box 4 now. And that seems to say that this is now the red digit. It's the only place red can go in that box. So red is now quite restricted in box 1. Maybe not restricted enough, but quite restricted. Yeah, and red, nearly red in row 3 now. Has to be in the same positions as orange. There's a red-orange pair. Which means these squares must be the black dark green pair, and that can't be dark green, so that's black. That's dark green, which was the 4-5. So this, we get a black digit in the corner. Oh, it's getting very windy all of a sudden. This is, neither of those can be black because of this one, so that's got to be the black digit. Therefore, that's going to be the normal blue coloured digit, which is 3 or 6. That's no longer normal blue, so that seems to have to be the normal blue in box 9. Oh, surely that's... So, okay, that can't be black digit. I was about to say we must have got all the black digits, and we had got them, I just hadn't done them. That's got to be a red digit. Red is 7, 8 or 9. And these two digits now are definitely blue and dark green. I mean, it feels like that must... Oh, well, hang on, that's... I need to put indigo in this column. I've not done that. So that's indigo, which was 7, 8 or 9. These are red and lime green, so that's not red anymore. So red is looking, in box 9, it's looking at that cell, so that's got to be orange, and this has got to be red. And red is 7, 8, 9, and orange is 1, 2, and that orange bounces straight back down the grid and sees a variety of nice cells. This is, yeah, okay, so orange, because it's here and here, has to be there. In box 7, which seems to place indigo. Yeah, that's a reasonable deduction, isn't it? I'd love it if we can get to the point where the whole puzzle is done except for the 33 diagonals. That would be exciting for me. So how are we going to do that? We're not doing badly. It looks like I've got full pencil marking here. In the sense that seems to have to be the only place dark, or that's the only... So in terms of colours I've not put in, apparently that can't be red, which it can't. It can't be orange, which it can't. It can't be lime green, so that is only dark green. Which means this is only orange. So that's 4, 5. This is now only red, and that's only lime green. And red is 7, 8, 9. Lime green is 7, 8, 9. That red sees that one. That dark green sees that one. Have we got all... Oh yeah, we know we had all the colours here. That's how we got the black digit. So that must be a naked single. Lime green. This is now a yellow-red pair, so that's not yellow. That looks like the sort of Irish flag, doesn't it? orange and, okay, orange we know. That's probably been available for ages. Apologies if you've been cross with me about that. This is a 4 or a 5. So dark green goes up with indigo at the top of the grid. That seems to have to be yellow. That feels okay, doesn't it? And then what's that one then? That's whatever colour it is. I've not put... Oh, lime green is what it is. It's lime green. Which goes across there and eliminates itself. That seems to maybe have to be red. Yeah, that's red. I can see that's red by Sudoku, actually. So that feels okay. We can get rid of reds from these cells. And I mean, this is a triple. This is blue, purple, and something else, which I'm going to claim to be... Oh, no, blue, purple. What is it? It must be... There must be something else I've not put into this row, and I can't now see what it is, which is... It's execrable. Why can't I see? Is it red? Okay, it's red. Oh, well, that's got to be the red by the king's move and the knight's move. So that's all good. That seems to have to be purple. That's going to have to be blue. The blue is the 3-6. The purple is the 4-5. Purple comes out of all these. Blue is placed now in box 4. So... Okay, and we do have lime green and purple to place here, so we can actually do that straight away. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, purple at the top there. Let's just get rid of those, and we should be able to do that now by Sudoku, I think. Famous last words. This has got to be lime green, and we haven't put indigo and blue. Oh no! Really? Wow. Ah, but that blue sees that one by knight's move, and that's going to do it, isn't it? It's going to do the top of the grid anyway, so now that's got to be... That's finishing... Yeah, it was still going. We're still in good shape here. So we've now got 4, 5 there, 4, 5 there, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and 3, 6 into those two. And presumably something is going to resolve... This is lime green and yellow. And that one reaches in. That's gorgeous. I mean, it's a very clever setting, this, because, well, I don't think it's trivial. Actually, I had to, you know, certainly if you've never done one of these colouring puzzles before, it wasn't desperately straightforward. So this is 7, 8, 9, and that's going to be 3, 6, and we'll just correct the colours, and then we can go and have a look. So I think I've coloured everything, and now what's going to be left is these diagonals to tell us how everything works. So on this diagonal, what have we got? We've got too low. Oh, we've got... Actually, this one doesn't seem terribly easy to me. How about that one? Let's see if that one's more propitious. Oh, that's got this has got lots of... Okay, one thing I can see on this diagonal is it's got all 3 flavours of 7, 8, 9 digits on it. So it's got 1, 2, 3. So that must be 24's worth of digits. And we need 9 more. Oh, and that's beautiful. So the only way of keeping the other 3 digits down to having a value of only 9 is if this one is 7 and the 2 oranges are 1. So orange is 1 in the whole puzzle. The black digits must be 2. That one is a 7. Now, okay, so let's see how that's affected the other 33 diagonal. Okay, we need 30 more. Oh, hang on, what have we actually got there? We've got 5, so we need 28 more in those 4 cells. But the difference... Okay, does this have to be 9? I'm just going to do the maths again. I don't want to get this wrong because it would be disastrous. 28 is what I've got to construct. I've got 2 of these. I don't think these can add up to 12, so I think lime green has to be 9, which means that red is 8. And now these have to add up to 10, I'm going to claim. 28. I've got 18. So these are adding up to 10, and 6 and 4 will work, but 3 and 5 won't work. So blue is 6, dark green is 4, purple is 5, and we get a 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion, and that's correct. And that is how to solve Eric's puzzle. Beautiful. 500 solves that's had. It's actually not a very new puzzle, but it's very, very high quality. I didn't find it desperately easy, actually, to be honest. And I definitely had to get my crayons out. Well, it's just wonderful stuff, isn't it? I really enjoy doing, one of those puzzles occasionally. I don't get to do them nearly as much as I used to on the channel, but they're a lot of fun. And when you figure them out, when you can do those last few steps in just a few seconds, you sort of feel clever. Let me know in the comments how you got on. I enjoy the comments, especially when they're kind. And we'll be back later with another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.